Have you ever been in a position where someone tells you, or you tell yourself, smile, 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 laugh, laugh, laugh? Well, some of us are a bit more social smilers and laughter. I'm a social smiler and laughter. So I tend to, my son is not, he just smiles and laughs if he feels like smiling and laughing. I tend to smile and laugh in a social situation more with ease, but also as a culture from where I grow up, that's what we do, and also from the type of my father had the business in customer service, so smiling was a way of making the customer feel welcome, smiling. Okay, so I did grab that from a cultural point of view, from a family and job point of view. Okay, and also I love smiling and laughing. But having said that, there are moments where I don't smile and laugh, and I adjust to the person and the situation. If I'm with someone that is very serious, then I tend to be more serious. If I'm with someone that is a bit too heavy, then I sort of tend to look at them with more curiosity rather than beaming. Okay, so we all adjust. Anyway, all of this to say that even though sometimes we have social pressure to smile, and there are some times criticism is like, don't bring the party down, or don't come with your heaviness, okay? And that doesn't feel good to be on the receiving end of that. So if at any point I say this is an opportunity to smile and laugh, and if you don't feel like smiling and laughing because your body, number one, is not getting there because you've got too much momentum, that's okay. And number two, you might not even find it funny, or those exercises might not make you laugh. Okay, they make me laugh, so I laugh. But my family doesn't even find it funny. They don't. It doesn't work for them. So they like to see me smiling and laughing naturally, but they don't find anything special about the exercises. So it's a cup of tea that does not suit. It's not for everyone, okay? But I encourage you that you find your own ways to smile and laugh, either by watching something that is funny or generating and creating your own sounds that might awaken a smile. And also be gentle with yourself, because when we have too much going on, the body is using all of its energy to fight and to ruminate, and in order to find a solution or to flee. Sort of, it's on a survival mode. So the smiling and laughing is not a priority. So if you get severe lack of sleep, okay, your body's just functioning and trying to keep the minimum functions like the heartbeat and a bit of circulation, and it's even forgetting some of the extremes. So the smiling and the laughing goes when we are too tired, when you're too stressed. And we notice that in ourselves and others. The minute we are overstretched, overtired, overstressed, we lose our ease to smile and ease to laugh and ease to see the humour in things. So it's not a bad thing. Let's take that as in, oh, I need to take it easy, or cut some things down, or prioritise, or find a compromise, or ask for help. Equally, when we feel low in mood and depressed, things don't make us smile and laugh. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. To find distractions that are light and neutral to help, and find ways of supporting yourself. Give that support to yourself for making sure that you've got quality sleep, or as much as possible. Okay, and learn about your struggles so that you can empower yourself with different solutions until you find the ones that help. Okay, and then sometimes you see others laugh and you might not engage, but just your act of observing might want us to wish for that, or might make us appreciate. We might not get there, but we can still appreciate. So do not beat yourself up if this is not for you. Okay? Okay. People have different laughters, and some of them makes us really laugh, and some of them makes us feel annoyed. So there's no right. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and not everyone's my cup of tea, and that's okay. That's okay. So why am I saying this? Because sometimes if you see someone laughing, we might feel, oh, that person can laugh and smile and feel good, and I don't. And we might feel like there's something wrong with us. It's none of that. It's just some things does come with ease to us, and smiling and laughing can come with ease to me, but there are other things that have to work really hard. So we all have something that we do with ease. Some people stay calm regardless of the challenges, and they can do that with ease, and others get overwhelmed in the same circumstances, and some of us feel very stressed when things are uncertain, when there's too much, and others can take that in stride. Okay, so we all have something that we do with ease. Okay, so find something that you find with ease, and equally at different times we find different things easier. Okay, so when you notice yourself smiling and laughing, notice and appreciate and be grateful, and let that be your reminder that if it did happen, it will happen again. Okay, and that be gentle and compassionate when, oh, I lost my smile. Yes, sometimes we lose it temporarily, but it's not forever. It's not forever. It's just a temporary loss. And sometimes we may even get tired of smiling. Say, I don't know, occasionally that might happen to me when I'm dancing. Dance, forget to breathe. Forget to hydrate. My mouth gets dry, and after a while my smile goes a little bit awkward. Okay, so in that moment, or something else could be distracting my mind. So I know you can smile, I know you can laugh, because all humans are born with this ability and faculty. If it's not happening in a moment, it's just because it's either not your cup of tea. Fine, switch it off, I won't be offended. Number 2, got too much going on, be compassionate, okay, and give your body time to heal and recover. And number 3, as you process things, as you solve problems, you will notice as you sleep better, as you hydrate, as you eat healthy, you'll notice the smiles coming up, the laughter coming up. Okay, so fear not. Let's bring our hands to the heart and the belly. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. My favorite thing is to smile and laugh. True. But I also share other videos that have different tips, because there are times where we struggle with different things, and smiling and laughing does take us some of the way, but sometimes we need other tips and strategies to help us overcome that. So I hope you find that helpful too. Okay, smile and laugh, and use that as a tool to feel better, to solve your problems. And then when that is not sufficient or not enough or suitable, so if you are going through grief, well, there are times where you need to go through the sadness and the acceptance, okay, because you're dealing with a loss. So you can't just dismiss it and smile and laugh, okay. If you're feeling disappointed, there's a little bit of sadness there. Okay, you can brush it off with a smile and a laughter, but if it's a bigger loss, you need to go through maybe crying and the grief and all the losses. So there is a time and a place for different tools. There's a time and a place to smile, and there's a time and a place to be serious, and there's a time and a place to cry, and there's a time and a place to use our minds, and there's a time and a place to appreciate and be compassionate. There's a time and a place to be still, and a time and a place to breathe. So take a breath into the belly, and slowly out. Smile in appreciation for all the moments that made you smile. And one confession, some things it's easy to make us smile. Do you know, when you get excited to see someone that we really like, we can't help but smile. It's not even a thing, it just happens automatically. Or someone makes us laugh, we don't even think, it just happens. And those are the best. Those are the best. And if we can learn to laugh at ourselves, then we can go a long way. Because then we feel lighter and we don't take ourselves so seriously, and we're less judgmental and critical of ourselves. And if we can be less judgmental and critical of ourselves, we also become less judgmental and critical of others, because we realize we are humans, and humans are not perfect. They don't get it all right all of the time. Okay, just a mixed bag of good and challenging and perfect and imperfect. Okay, and even the same person can be good at something and at times be terrible. So just behaviors. Okay. When you smile, the more you smile, the easier it is, and the more there is, the more reasons there are to smile. So don't dismiss it. Don't do it if you don't want to. Don't force yourself if it doesn't feel right. Okay. But if you want to, and if you're feeling brave, just smile at you. Look in the mirror and smile at you. Because we give the smile to others. We appreciate others. Why not appreciate and smile for us, at us? Why not? Okay? Look in the mirror and smile. And even go a step further and say, oh, I love you. Because when we appreciate ourselves, it's easier to smile. When we see our good and worth and value, it's easier to smile. And now we tend to have standards on the pedestal, and often we are here, talking for myself, and then we don't meet those standards, and then we feel miserable and low mood and depressed and less than good. And okay, but if we see that we are good enough, worthy enough, then valuable enough, then that's okay. Yes, we can aim towards climbing, towards expanding and growing, becoming better and our best that we can possibly become. But until then, just recognize that we are good enough. Okay? We're lovable enough. We are worthy enough. We are valuable enough. Okay? And that's what all human beings, every single human being. Love from my heart. Big hug. Smile when you want to, or choosing to, can. And when you don't want to, choose not to, and not able to, worry not. A faith that, like all seasons, they come and go. And when it comes, savor it. Be grateful and appreciate. Right. Oh, shall we have a little quick laughter? Talking about smiling and laughing and not finishing with smiling and laughing. Okay, I'll do it for a second. Because I want to. Because I can in this moment. You are in luck. I don't know.